Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay, and on this channel we cover all things beauty, but more than anything, fragrance content. And today we are talking about Maison Mataha. Escapade Gourmand is one of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection. It is sweet, syrupy, rich. You definitely get that burnt sugar vanilla scent from this. I find it so sexy, sweet, and delicious. And it's definitely, like I said before, a rich, dense, sweet fragrance. Really beautiful for layering, really great on its own. A really yummy vanilla. One time, I always tell people this story. I brought this scent along with maybe like 5 or 6 other fragrances on a cruise with my best friends. I let them smell them all, and this was by far the favorite. And it is a compliment getter. This is such a beautiful scent. If you've not tried this, you should definitely try a sample. Some people don't love that burnt sugar sweet thing, but I really adore it. So when I saw that they were coming out with 2 new fragrances, I knew that I had to get my nose on them. And spoiler, I love one, I really dislike the other, especially for the price point. The first one is, Evasion Bonbon. Evasion Bonbon, I really had high hopes. It was meant to be this fruity, strawberry, sweet, vanilla type of thing. And for me, this reminds me of candy. It's very nostalgic, very, very juvenile, not well balanced. Oh my gosh. It smells like I can smell the sugar. I can smell the candy sweets. I feel like this reminds me of those extreme airheads, you know, like the candy strips. I do get the strawberry, but it is like a very artificial, like very, very juvenile candy sweet scent. It is. The opening is kind of jarring. The more that it dries down though, I do get some of that powdery sweet vanilla, fruity, fun thing happening, which I really like. I enjoy it enough, but I would probably pay like $15 to smell like this, because I mean, I do love a fun, sweet, sugary candy scent. I really do, but this is overboard. This is overboard. This is, maybe I pay a little bit more for it if I really wanted something, but like I don't want to smell like I'm coated in extremes, you know? I really don't want to smell that way. But that was one of my favorite candies growing up. I remember going to the movies, getting my popcorn, getting my candy strips. I really, really enjoyed that. And so yeah, very sour, very sugary, very sweet. Not well blended at all. To me. On the dry down, it's a little softer, but still definitely not my vibe. Now, my boyfriend, he has a daughter, and she is 8 years old. She loves this. So that should tell you something, okay? She loves this. Yeah, this is one that I really didn't love, and I'm so happy that I did not blind buy it, because absolutely not, especially for the price. No, no, no. A little too young, a little too candy sweet. Sickeningly. Yeah, no. Top notes are strawberry and caramel. Mid notes are chamalo, jasmine, ylang-ylang, and base notes are vanilla and musk. I really do not pick up on any florals. Could definitely see the caramel, the strawberry, that candy sweet note, vanilla. And I do think the more that it dries down, like I said before, it does soften up a bit, but I still think that it's really not something I'd ever spend that amount of money on. I mean, really, I feel like I've smelled like hair products that smell that way, body sprays especially, and it's just not something I want to invest in. Next is Brownie Pop. This is really sweet, rich, and decadent. This is a fragrance where you're gonna sniff this, and at least for me, I feel like I need to drink some water. I feel like I need to drink some milk. It's very sweet and gourmand, very realistic. So not everybody wants to walk around smelling like a sweet treat, but if you do like vanilla, chocolate, like baking scents, I think you'll really enjoy this. Yeah, it reminds me of baking. I really do get that chocolate and vanilla, and this has beautiful texture to it. So there's biscuit in here making it fluffy. There's some popcorn in there adding a buttery feel to it as well, not overly so, but that is there. And then I do get that nutty sweet hazelnut worked into the fragrance. Absolutely delicious. The sandalwood and the fragrance is not super strong and in your face, but I do think it's making it a hair more wearable. But guys, this is super gourmand, so not gonna be for everybody. And even for me, this is something where I do want to add this to my collection eventually, because I am a sucker for a gourmand. But I typically like my gourmands to still smell wearable, sexy or something like that. Maybe if this had a slight boozy quality to it, I'd really enjoy it. I mean, I love this one just off of like wanting to eat it. But in terms of wearing it every day, I'm struggling to think of scenarios where I would pull for this fragrance. I mean, maybe if I'm looking for something that's gonna be very like sweet and yummy and kind of comforting for bedtime in the fall and winter, I think this one would be really, really good. I think you just wanna go into the kitchen and make yourself some dessert, some brownies, some cake, whatever. Make some cookies, whatever the case may be. Yeah, definitely something where I think it's so realistic, it's so gourmand, where it's not gonna be the most wearable, at least for me. That's why I don't wear my Juicy Parfums Accident à la Vanille Crème de la Berry so much, because that one is so sweet and foody that sometimes I struggle you know, figuring out when I'm gonna reach for it. But anyways, it's really yummy. I would love to add it into my collection at some point. I really love gourmands, and this is one that I do find super addictive. My boyfriend also loves sniffing this on me as well, but yeah, it reminds me of baking. I mean, I guess for every day in the fall and winter, I can't be mad at this. I really love it. Oh, I just cannot stop sniffing it. But I have to say, Escapade Gourmand is still by far my favorite. This one is so warm, so sexy, so sweet. Love this burnt sugar, syrupy goodness. Everything about this I absolutely am a fan of, and I have to say that I was pretty let down by the launch. Even though I'm saying I really enjoy Brownie Pop, I still don't think at this time it's an absolute love the way that this one is. So, and then the Evasion Bonbon, I just absolutely, I'm gonna say I detest it. At this point, I do, especially for the price point. It just seems a bit messy, very juvenile, just not my vibe. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've tried either one of these fragrances, please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to chat about it, and I will see you guys in the next one, besties. Bye!